So Lemon episode 3, in the room, S from Future Frequencies.
Yes,
Joining us, talk about some conscious DJing, events, general party life throughout the town, and of course being a legendary shopkeeper.
Yes, I big up all the Hatton Park Massive.
One of the anchor points, I'd say, of the community there, to be
definitely,
You hear
man.
it all, don't you?
Yeah, that's my community, man. That's definitely my community.
Yeah, you're a big supporter. Everyone in there supports you as well.
Yeah, the place, the people, bro, it's changed my life, man. Literally. I've been there for like 15 years now, you know. You don't know how many kids I've sent to uni and back, bro. Trust me, from that shop.
That's great. What, as in employees? People who were then there?
Nah. Just like kids, how I've seen families come in, leave this estate, grow up, you know, and everyone, like, it's just a madness, man. Like, it's crazy to see. That shop's definitely changed my life, man.
100%.
Oh,
and you're
man.
throwing those awesome Cornershop studio sets in there.
Thanks to you. Imagine how that folded out, bro. One day I caught this guy walking past the shop. I was like, "Oi, George, I want to start DJing, bro. I need to do shop sets, but everyone's doing them in their bedrooms and stuff." So I was like, let's set one up in here. And then literally 2 days, you set that up with me, bro. And now it's a platform for anyone to just literally jump in. All you got to do is message me and we'll get the show on the road, man. Literally.
It's an awesome environment.
Yeah, man.
I love it.
Yeah.
As you say, it's completely different
Yeah.
to what you expect.
Do you know what it is? It's like anyone can send a set on SoundCloud and stuff, but when you record one live, you get to see the person, their charisma, their aura, and the music that they're playing, obviously, you know. That's why I was like, you know what, fuck the bedroom thing.
Yeah.
Let's put a stage in the shop, basically.
Yeah, proper staging.
Yeah, man.
Proper platform. It captivates. And they're having, I think there's some of the early comments like that, weren't they, in between the Kinder eggs?
Yeah.
It's an awesome platform, and your set in particular,
Yeah.
which is I think probably one of the most listened to ones. I just have that on repeat when I'm working.
Yeah,
I love your style.
It's the
of
music,
set.
man. Do you know what? It developed over the years, a lot of sessions, you know, like people went on like mad benders and stuff. Like I literally went on them same benders, but what I did was I locked myself in a room and I'd just go through music, hours and hours of music marathons, collecting. Like it just went from tech house to this deep house. Now it's just like the style that I play is like a worldly style. Like I'll throw in elements from Asia, then Arabic elements, then we'll throw in some Afro house, you know, Indian elements, and yeah, man, the music's there to just take you away
on a journey,
literally.
proper sonic journey.
Yeah, man, that's it.
It's terrific. It is.
Yeah.
Like, when you filmed the one in, there were some snowy mountains behind you. You'd gone on
in Switzerland.
You could do more with that, I think, because it matches the whole style of your musical selection.
Yeah, so it was like we had actually gone to see one of my friends that's living in Switzerland, and he's like, make sure you bring your decks, man.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what, all right then. And I took my little brother's decks, and I didn't even know how to use these properly because I was so like accustomed to using my own ones. I just went and winged it, and you know what, it was one of the best things I ever did, man. Like the sceneries were breathtaking, the experience was breathtaking, and you know, like people were walking past, stopping, cheering me on, enjoying my music from a genuine place, you know. And I did that in Portugal as well. That was the first time I did that, like to put myself out there. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take these decks, I'm gonna just go on the beach, we're gonna play some music and that, and people just received it really well, man. Like it was, man,
it's a magical thing, and it captures with your whole presence. I would say character, but it's genuinely who you are. Of these orchestrated, you've drawn from so many sources to get these sets. And that one in particular that I've listened to many times, as you say, you get from so many different sounds and styles and cultures. But there's always this, it's applicable in many different environments. So I listen to it
100%.
and it gives a calm energy.
You can listen to it wherever, like on your drive to work, you know, whether you're just chilling in background music, you could dance to it. It's just like literally anything, man. Just play it in the shower, you know. Release some energies on that, negative energies.
That's it, isn't it? That's kind of part of your understanding of why you why you use music in the
Definitely,
way you do.
yeah, 100%. I mean, that the music's healing. You know, like for us, it's a spiritual thing, man. Like it's the highest form of spirituality, from my understanding, and like because you're letting go and you're being one with the flow. You know, like there's more to music. Like it's a frequency, you know, and that's what we vibe off with our chakras and stuff like that as well. And yeah. Music is definitely a tool, man. Like you can listen to it when you're upset, when you're happy, you know, like definitely music, it has a very big part to play in healing people, you know.
Yeah, and selecting that it's the same as you say, of like you want to create these bigger things that are beyond just being booked or playing a slot.
Oh,
it's
yeah, fuck that, man.
The whole environment that encourages those frequencies, or the idea, it amplifies that.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm like, fuck that. Don't even book me. Like, if I was one message to say, like, don't ring me and be like, yeah, can you play a 1 hour slot here? That's not my mission in life, you know. Like, what we want to create is small events where people turn up and they're literally hanging off the ceilings. You get me? Like enjoy and stuff like that. Like, it's more to me to play like that. You get me?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. You want to. Well, you have been booked. Where was it, Ronnie's? You played for 5 hours.
Yeah, I created that though. I created that. So I went to imagine this. Do you know how that happened? Like, so basically, yeah, like I seen they're like, oh yeah, we want artists. So I messaged them saying, yo, do you accept DJs and that? Yeah, and Phil's like, yeah, come see me. So I went and seen him there and then on the date, and I was like, listen, I want to build an audience. Well, I want to try and build an audience. What I want to do is I want to play at your place, and I want to bring my sound system. And he's like, no problem. He's like, boom. Like, he did not know what was in store. So I was like, all right, cool. Put it out there. I'm playing here for fucking 6 hours. Come see me. Put it out on TikTok everywhere. And this was in February. Like dry January had just ended the prohibition and stuff. You get me? And like, boom, we ended the prohibition. Loads of people turned up to come and see me, man. Like, I love the support that I got. The sound system was too big for the place, obviously. It was boom, 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 boom. But that's what I'm trying to create. You have to feel the music, you know. You like, this is another problem I have, like, with people saying, oh yeah, come play here, come play there. I don't want to play there because you ain't got a good sound system, bro, and that's the reality of it. You get me? Like, nah.
Yeah, 100%.
I need a good sound man, a sound man through and through, bro. You get me? That's the culture I got brought up in, with sound systems and reggae and dub music, and like that it holds a very dear space in my heart. So now, yeah, I'm not playing that music, but it doesn't mean I can't implement the sound system culture into what I'm playing, you know?
Absolutely.
And yeah, man, like I'm trying to create an immersive experience for people, like to be in the sound, you know.
And you need that with the size of cabs, don't you?
Yeah.
You need a big speaker, moving
yeah,
the air, making
growling,
people hear it,
distortion, boom, 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 boom. You know, that's what my neighbors have put up with for 15 years, bro. Like, God bless them. You know, yeah, man.
It's part of the movement, isn't it? That's it. So when you weren't DJing when you were in the dub culture?
I was. We did a lot of things, man. Like, yeah, we put on dances. We had a record label with me and my boys, sold records from here to Japan. Like, it was a madness, man. It was a really good time, and that's what taught me what to do, with events wise, you know. Like, that literally gave me a teaching into the music. It's just like, my style's changed now. That's all it is, you know. Like, and still, I will put on dances. I still hold a massive record collection, you know. And it, like, you just watch, man. Roots rock reggae, it's in me, and it will never die. There's a lot of people just waiting for me to come out with my records again, anyways, and just mash a dance. And that time is coming soon. Like, don't you worry.
That's amazing.
You get me?
What was your brand name?
La Familia. And we've done a lot of events in Zypher Lounge as well, in Leamington, bro. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's where I learned it all. I used to go to universities and leaflet out roots rock reggae dances are happening here. Then my sound crew would come from London and we'd just mash up the dance, and then you have Rastas from Birmingham turn up and all sorts, man. Like, it was good.
When was that? Man. So that was a big part of Leamington. I must have just missed that bit in my ear.
That was year-wise, I can't
testing
remember.
you,
Like,
aren't I? But people will know. I'm sure people will hear that.
So my sound system is locked away for about 10 years. Like
Right.
this would have been just before I got the shop. So there was an era before I got the shop, and that was like 15 years ago. You know, going down the timeline and that.
Right.
Yeah, man. So yeah.
I've seen a video, I think, of some house party you were throwing. I don't know if
that's still on Facebook, bro. So originally that was when I first
in it.
That was when I first moved here. There used to be a house that we used to go to, and the girls used to be like, yeah, no problem, you bring your speakers, and like the community used to come together, like all the people I was hanging around with at the time, you know, and like I'd just take like this one big scoop in, some mids, and I'd take my amps, and we were just thumping it up, bro. Boom, boom. And like people would be coming to the house and they'd be like, yo, you can hear this at the bottom of the street, bro. And this was in Leamington when I first moved here. The videos are still on Facebook, man. I'll send you some so you can upload them onto here and that, man.
Perfect. Yeah. Because I think it really orchestrates your like
that's because this is literally what I've been doing.
Yep.
Me and my little brother, this is all we've been doing. I'm on 100. Like we have literally been music, you know. As my style changed, his producing style changed, you know. And like it's just been a madness, man. Like it's yeah, man.
Do you ever play any of his stuff live yet?
Who? His?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've played his stuff on crowds and stuff.
I've heard a couple of clips of that.
Yeah, I've played his stuff.
Producer.
Yeah, man. Do you know what? Even with him, like the energy flows high, man.
Right on.
You know, like trust me, man. Like he's an amazing producer. I'm very proud of what he's doing now as well. You know, he's like trending mad.
Yeah.
He's a celebrity. Like we can't go anywhere without him being recognized and that. And that's not just here. Like it's all over the world. Like.
But he's globally
He's
famous
being
from
chased
TikTok.
in China. No, not in China, sorry. He was being chased in Canada by Chinese people in malls. Like, yo, you're the guy from TikTok. Good morning, pineapple. Good morning, pineapple.
Morning, pineapple. Looking very good, very nice. Good morning, pineapple. Looking very good, very nice.
And like, yeah.
And he's a comedy genius. He's got to be so self-aware.
Yeah, but you know what it is? It's for him, it comes from a really good place. From inside, he wants to make people feel good, just how I want to do with my music as well. I just want people to come, release their energies, and feel good at the end of my sessions and stuff, you know.
Sure.
And like it's the same thing for him. Like I think that comes from our granddad, because he was a priest, and he like when it comes to spirituality, bro, like the highest forms, that this guy devoted himself to, like just meditating all day long, you know. Like he was in the studio meditating when we were mashing tunes and stuff like that, and he like we spent a lot of our life with him as well, man. So like I think that's where it all comes from, man.
What type of priest?
He's a Sikh priest,
Sikh
man.
priest, yeah. Because I understand the religions can be quite blurred.
Yeah, man.
With the concept of religion and spirituality is just one.
Yeah. With our, see, the first letters in our holy scriptures, is Ikon God. That means God is one.
Yeah.
You know. So when that's being put in front of you all your life and that, and you start to think, okay, maybe all right, and then you dive into other religions and read about them, and their message is pretty much the same. It makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
And it's been embedded in us from a really young age, with having a spiritual person with us. He raised us for the first 10 years of our lives, you know. So man,
that's beautiful. I think that explains completely how you've ended up getting to that point of why you use music like you do.
Like, see this, like he was in the temples with his, like, and now the dances are my temples, you know, and like through Shaka, through Abashanti, and going to their dances, Channel 1, going to all of their dances, seeing what they do, seeing how highly spiritual music is. This is exactly what I want to replicate, bro. And like the blueprint is there, it's been paved for me. Like it's not about me being on a fucking main stage, bro. I don't give a shit about that, bro. You get me? It's about having 200-300 people in a room and really connecting, bro. You know, wizardry. Wizardry.
Well, it is. It's harnessing frequencies, even if you look at it scientifically, spiritually, or any explanation. You're doing what everything's written about on that whole. Everything's a frequency. Everything vibrates. Everything has these connections. And there's these guidance you can put in there. And if it comes from a good place, it reflects.
Exactly.
It's so fascinating. Your granddad's a priest. And this is I love.
Bro,
that.
like I've been baptized. like
right,
because my granddad had like friends like in religious circles and stuff. So his best friend at the time was Dennis, and like he was a priest in a church.
Yeah.
So when I was born, like when we moved to Birmingham, when our granddad took us, like out of respect, I got baptized as well. You know, like
awesome.
just because he was his friend and stuff. Like literally. You know, so God is one.
Yeah, I mean that's the point. And I was going to say the Sikh culture in Leamington is you're such a perfect like person to come in and demonstrate that it's like Leamington.
Yeah,
and because it's actually quite a small religion in the world, isn't it?
Yeah,
there's not actually many
the youngest.
Sikhs.
We are the youngest. Yeah,
I took for granted growing up here. I just knew loads of Sikh guys. I was like, they're awesome.
Yeah,
I got on well with everyone. So then when I went to New Zealand, and they were all like, they hadn't even heard of it really.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
There's loads. Yeah. There's a massive community over there now.
And the work that in Leamington, I seen them on Monday nights, they hand out food outside the church for people.
So that's one of our key principles in Sikhism, like is to like share, like we have open kitchens where people can come, you know, and anyone, any walk of life can come and feed themselves if they're hungry. Langar, that's it.
Well, when you say it's the youngest one, it makes sense now because it's probably the most relevant when it's boiled down to that. They've taken bits
of everywhere and just refined it into like, just be a good human, man.
Boom. It comes across well. It really does.
Yeah.
So when you were saying earlier about and putting on events and stuff and performance, you're talking about Future Frequencies now, I guess.
So Future Frequencies started out with me, Ricky and Dukes, Basically what happened was I went to Primworks to see Solomon with Ricky, Dukes, and Bully was there as well, and like there was 4 of us. Me and Dukes had like dropped a little tab and we're like, boom, that cool. Solomon's playing a shit set now. Printworks is a fucking horrible venue. I'm like, what the fuck? Like the sound's all mashing off the tins and it's clapping, kadoosh, 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 and I'm just like, raw boy, this is not a good experience, you know. Like, and that day I had experienced what I experienced. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. We can do this ourselves. We've got enough fucking tunes because in COVID, me and Ricky and the lads would get together in lockdown, and we'd just have lock-ins in my flat, bro, and like we were just mashing tune after tune after tune, and like what when I saw Ricky playing, and I know Acid Rap's got the selection anyway because he's been playing music, we've been playing music like all our lives, you get me. This is my boy now, and Ricky's coming into the equation, bro, and like he's mashing tunes. I'm like, you know what, we can fucking do this ourselves. We don't need to go to bloody raves, like we can put them on ourselves. Like our selection's a lot deeper than what we were going to see at the time. So we were like, all right, cool. So just come up with a name, sorted this out, started my first gig in Autoria. Ricky and Dukes coming every weekend from London, coming, practicing, putting the work in. We're handing out flyers once again everywhere. Warwick Uni are stickered up the whole town. You might see stickers of Future Frequencies here and there everywhere. There's some near your house as well, because I know there's a lot up. People still send me pictures of them and that. Oh yeah, man, that's where it started. And now it's the people's label, you get me? Like now it's a platform where anyone can just come to me and be like, yo, I'm passionate about this, la 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 la, and I'll help you. I don't want nothing. You get me? I will help you. You want an event space? There's a few in Leamington I know that I'm making my own at the moment. So like, it's just a platform for if people are passionate about music and they don't know where to go, come chat to me, bro, because I will help you. You get me? Like,
love that. So
that's what Future Frequencies is now. That's why the Cornershop studio sessions is for anyone to jump onto and put themselves out there, just like I did. Mm-hmm. You get me? So yeah, man, it's pretty basic. Turn up, put on a party, call your friends, have a good time, and like we'll just take it from there. You know?
Makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah, man.
It's quality.
Yeah,
I love it. No, that ethos is what I think that's kind of what's yearning for nowadays as well, isn't it? People really need that.
Do you know what it is? There's a big difference. Do you know what it is? The big difference is I'm not out here to do this for fucking money, you know? Because you know, like I've got businesses set up. Like I'm alright, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, well, that's it. When you come in with it, when you've sorted out your main input. It can be purely for passion or for like the artistic element or spiritual reasons and other stuff. But I guess that's part of what my realization has been as well, is that I was stressing at one point trying to manufacture money out of what I really love doing, and realizing that was stressing it and ruining it. Whereas if I just go earn money doing what's needed, and then on the excess time come and do stuff that I love doing.
This is exactly what I did. So why do you think I parked my sound system up, bro? 15 years ago, because I was like, you know what, I need to set my life up, because I guarantee you I will be doing this until I fucking die, bro. Like if I've got it in me at 90 years old where they come and string my sound system up, bro, and I will play tunes, bro, and I'll play for 6-7 hours, I'm guaranteed that's what I'm doing, bro, because that's exactly what I want to do.
That's your like ultimate
so being. That's why I parked the sound system up. I was like, cool, I sorted out my life. Now got married, got a beautiful daughter, got a beautiful wife, fully supportive of everything I do, and now pulled the sound system back out, got myself an event space, been building all of this, like doing all these raves, practicing and that. Now we're at a good space, man. Now watch us shine, bro.
That's it. You got to lay a good foundation, which isn't always the fun bit. But so you got a very good entrepreneurial flair.
Yeah.
And a pizza truck.
Oh yeah, that's my wife's. Yeah, that's my. I set that up for my wife basically. So when I got married, like I was like, all right, cool. She's going to work. She's leaving at 7 o'clock. She's coming back at 6 o'clock, and I'm just like, you know what? Fuck this. Like we come back from like my dad had food truck, right? So this is what we know what to do. Like this, we've been doing food trucks all our life. You know, like we've been in the food industry. My brother's got Chippy in Leicester and everything. Like I've got food trucks. You know, so like I was like, all right, cool. Allow this. Now she puts in work for 5 hours a day, comes home with the same money. She works 4 days a week. And she's got a lot of time to raise our daughter and be around me, and just, you know, like it works, man. So yeah, so I set that up for her. Yeah, man.
And that's parked up next to your shop in Hatton.
Yeah, man.
So that's great, because honestly, when I was living up in Hatton, it's awesome. Yeah, because there's not a lot for a great miles, is there?
Yeah, exactly. That's why, and that's another reason why I started it. Because when I was doing shifts at the shop here, I'm there, and there's only one shop delivering pizzas. At the time, there was only Domino's and Dough and Brew, and I was just like, all right, cool, there's a village here, there's loads of villages beyond this. I'm just gonna set up a trailer outside. So, and I did, and she's smashing it, bro. She's honestly, I'm so proud of her, man. Like she's doing
a great team.
Yeah, man.
That's like really inspiring. It sounds like you guys have found like a really good
synergy,
proper partnership.
Yeah, man.
Well, wasn't it called S&P's?
S&P's, that's what it started out as, Salt and Peppers. S&P's,
which is also S, and then your...
And she's Palmy P. Yeah, man.
And S is S, obviously.
Yeah, man.
So that was perfect.
Yeah, man.
It's now evolved to sliced.
Yeah, man.
But it's still got that.
Yeah, we've still got the other trailer as well, man. The S&P's trailer. So I've got that outside Central Ajax. On Saturdays I do breakfast, and then we're doing like sports events. I do boxing events and stuff, like with my cousins, and like we just mash it out,
Central
bro.
Ajax, what a team. I used to play there.
Oh, did you? Yeah, man. So I'm doing the catering there on Saturdays.
That's great.
Yeah.
Lot of pitches there.
A lot of pitches.
A lot of ground.
What a wicked community. And honestly, you know what? I ain't really into football and sports and that. We're into music, obviously, you know. And like, but watching these kids and the way they are is fierce, bro. They've got a lot of like rivalry and competition, you know. It's better than watching the shit on the screen anyways, man.
I can imagine that. I think that it's far more raw, and professionals they have to be careful. When we played at Central Ajax, our team was so good, they essentially got bought out by Stratford Town, and we all got sent to Stratford Town, and then we played in the Birmingham League.
We
were playing in the FA Cup.
Central Ajax has been going on for years, man.
that was like such a good...
You lot killed it, man. Bang, 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 bang.
We had a pretty good manager. He was like quite cutthroat. Which is funny looking back.
Man. They are.
It is. But no, that's what... So you got the food... Have you got any other entrepreneurial endeavours that you got to before that? Which maybe... Any failures or any other successes? Or because that is obviously Shopkeeper and the pizza. If you've just got 2 for 2, that's an amazing record.
Yeah, well,
3 for 3 really with the record label.
Yeah, well, that was back then, man. Yeah, so that was the record label and the events. That's where we started. Like, but business wise, our dad, man, he never forced us to go to neither did our mum. They never forced us to go to university or nothing. Like, my dad was just like, all right, cool. If you're not going to go there, get to work. And that's exactly what me and my brother did. We didn't waste no time going to universities and shit. Like, it was... Nah, man. Because worst case scenario for me was, all right, cool. And the only reason I've got food trucks is because I'm so attached to it. Because this is what I've done. Like, we were going out flipping burgers on our summer holidays out in Halsden, like outside Car Giant and that, you get me, like, and while our friends were pissing around in Thorpe Park and shit, you know. So like, for me, if all else fails, I know I can go start a food business anywhere in the fucking world.
That's like, empowering.
Literally, yeah, man.
That is empowering, and I think that's awesome that it's been passed down.
I'm second generation, bro.
Yeah. And you've run with it, because I know a lot of people who will just sod off their business, their family business they should run, but you've leaned into it and been like, yep.
There was times where we were coming home with 80 quid, you know, and I was just like, all right, it's like this. The amount of times I've told my wife, fuck this, I'm gonna shut the business down, you get me, and then it's just like, nah, man, it's just never like. It's never happened, man. Kept going, and now she's killing it now.
Awesome. I love it. Good man.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Yeah, man.
Right, so we got to get onto healing parties. So so we can pretty much jump straight in.
Yeah.
A lot of people won't know they're even going on around here.
Yeah, the sober raves. Yeah.
Raves.
Yeah.
And the ethos and the kind of
basically,
what you're doing there.
For me, I just put my music out there hoping like it would find its space, and it certainly did that, you know. Like, we did the shop sets, and from there like people started noticing me, they started contacting me and stuff, and then it just went from one place to another, to this guy just coming up and be like, listen bro, like, I'm doing parties as well, you play similar music and stuff, why don't you come? Then we went to this bar. It's a sober bar in Birmingham called Exhale. Like, so you go, and like, we went there. I've seen, like, that was the first time I've ever seen, like, a lot of people prior to that had told me that, yo, your music, the style that you're playing is spiritual and stuff like that. And I was just like, yeah. Like, I didn't really take nothing, because like, that's not what I was trying to be. I just put the music out there and it's found its space, sort of thing. And so we went there. Seen like these sober parties, the way the people receive the music is 1,000 times better than any fucking bar or club could receive the music, bro. These people are there to fucking dance, bruv, and when they're sober, they're dancing 10 times better. Like, when I went there, we've done full houses, as you can see the healing rooms live. Like, we've done full houses where there's people skanking away, and then there's been times where we've played there and there's been 5 people at these raves, and bro, the energy is exactly the same, because the way they receive the music, they let go, and they're all completely sober. It's a madness, bruv. Like, that's what like, for me, I think, you know what, like, that's where it started really getting into, like, indulging in the spirituality side, and thinking, you know what, this, like, now I understand music from a much deeper level, you know, like, to see what music actually is, like, it's a very healing thing, man.
Very
like,
powerful.
Yeah, very powerful, man. I mean, when I started DJing, I used to be a bag of nerves, because I went through this whole fucking confidence thing, you know, like, as well. Like, for me to put myself out there, I had to be somewhat confident, and I didn't have that for a very long time, you know. Like, that was probably the reason for all the, like, fucking drug abuse and shit as well, you get me? But I came through, like, I broke through, man. Like, I fucking found myself, you get me? So I was like, all right, cool. But I was getting drunk at the start of these events, and I was like, all right, cool, the fucking sets are all over the place, and I was just like, all right, cool, this ain't really working for me, you get me? So I had to break through fucking not having alcohol on my, like, DJ sets, and now I will fucking turn up onto the decks, I'm dancing around and I'm completely sober, you get me? Like, people come chat to me while I'm on the decks. That's what I'm here for, you get me? I'm here to build a relationship with you, bro. Connect with your soul, you get me? That's what I'm there doing.
Well, this is what I find, because you're animated now almost like if someone was drunk or on drugs, right?
Yeah.
Which you're not. You're in here. You have a good, clean frame of mind.
Yeah.
And if the
I'm in a natural high, bro. It's a natural state,
to that
bro.
point where instead of having to have the booze to liquidate the anxiety, you can just always kind of tap into it or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm just going to be really charismatic.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to be real chill.
Now, I just flow, man. And you know what? A lot of people say to me, yo, your energy on the decks is different, bruv. Like the way you're dancing and stuff, you know, like people enjoy it. And that's what I'm there for,
you
man.
Look
like,
so
come
right.
enjoy with me, man.
You look so perfect when you're stood there. It's like, that's the man who should be there. It really
man.
is. Like,
and I'm
honestly.
like fully dialed in. We don't hit no fucking sync buttons, you get me? So half of the times, like, I've literally transitioned into carrying a USB from my laptop now as well. So like a lot of my tunes ain't cue pointed and that, and I'm just doing that live, bro. And that, for me, going through that stress is not even a fucking stress, you know, because it's like, that's what the joy is of it all.
Yeah.
So like perfectly timing everything, bang, 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 live on the decks, amazing.
And it comes across that, because I think you enjoying it and being like, yes, I've nailed that.
Yeah.
Spreads the good
100%,
energy.
and then boom,
Awesome.
build up, and drop. Let's go.
So where do the healing parties? They're in club, but also sometimes they're outside, or is it?
Basically, we done one with Tribe Holistics. That was the first ever one. Like we went to that was first proper ever like healing party we did. Was with Tribe Holistics and ourselves, Awaken, and basically we went there. They done a cacao ceremony. They grounded everyone. Then they done like exercises where you're mirroring people and like barking like cats and dogs and stuff like that. Wow. You know, like just letting out your inner animal and stuff. And for me, I'm always barking at my daughter and making monkey noises at her anyway. So I'm a natural at that. You get me? So I just went in, ruh, 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 you know, and like man. Like, you know what? Madly, Madly, he does it too. Yeah, I only noticed that like a couple of days ago. I seen it, and he's like to some kid, and I'm like, oi, hold on a minute.
It's good. Man. I thought that. Like...
So they start off with cacao ceremonies, then we go into like exercises to just get to know each other, you know, like because there's a bunch of random people there. Yeah, man. And then you go into ecstatic dancing. So that's free flow dancing where you just do however what you feel. There's no judgment, you know, like it can really get weird and wild in there. Like it's mad, bro. It's a mad energy.
Interesting though, really fascinating concept, because
man,
like unleashing that and getting to a point where you're comfortable and confident to do that. Must be quite.
And
like
then we end it with like sound baths and stuff.
Wow.
Gongs and like sound bowls. It's really, bro.
There's a lot in that.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of trauma release and stuff, man. It's.
I mean, I gotta say, from my experience, I'd been.
It's healing. It's very healing.
These things that when you hear them, as a description or a title or whatever, it's very hard to understand fully that when you're in those moments, what people can get from it. And if anyone's called to that, people should be there.
Yeah,
kind of thing, you know
100%, bro.
And,
like,
and the fact
if anyone's watching this, like, I do urge you, like, come. I'm not saying come to my shows, la. It's like come to the experience, man. Like, because we'll start it off with like cacao ceremonies, you know, and then we'll move on to the dancing parts, and it's fully orchestrated. And then as we leave, we'll be doing sound baths and stuff too. So like it just like completely zen energy and that, man. It's mad.
I don't know anywhere else you can do that around here.
Man.
And this is similar to your mixes incorporating global cultures and lots of different learning techniques.
Yeah, man.
That's
and then to end it with a sound bath, man, trust me, like you have to experience
I'm interested
it.
In
You
the
have
sound
to.
bath. That's fascinating.
Like, so basically you lie onto the floor. Blindfolds are optional. You just completely like basically it's like a form of meditation basically, like with like, you know, when you just sit there, you completely let go, and then there's someone there taking you away with just playing musical elements, gongs, playing like shamanic whistles and stuff like that. It's crazy, bro. Like man,
I've been in an experience similar to that.
It's amazing. It's really beneficial.
Having the blindfold on, listening to music, really, I think, showed me how transportative it is.
I
felt like
transcendent.
I'd been in a blindfold situation where I was drawn into this, and I was going. It was part of this bigger retreat. Similar but completely different.
Yeah.
And they brought me in, and the introduction was they blindfolded you before you arrived. which is maybe something I want to think about
Yeah.
now. And when they brought us into this room, which you could tell from being the outside in the cold,
Yeah.
warm inside, they had this music on in the background.
Yeah.
And I had no idea where I was. So I started creating these imaginations.
Yeah.
It's to do with a band of brothers, if anyone's interested, because I might bring them on
Yeah,
later
yeah.
But,
Yeah.
And during those 10 minutes, I might have been like that. I was imagining all these scenarios.
Yeah.
Am I in like a little tavern? Am I in a
Exactly.
hut?
Yeah.
Where am I? Why am I feeling comfortable?
So that's the key thing of silencing the mind. You get me? That's what it is.
Draw all
And
these
just
pictures.
letting go. Yeah.
And you go, wow, what a wonderful world.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fascinating. And
Yeah.
the best thing I think now is you can tell us about that room you've got, or the unit.
Oh yeah. Basically, I'm working on this space. It's in Leamington. It's got the state-of-the-art sound system, custom built by myself. The very famous sound system. You get me? That I'm always banging on about.
Yes.
And I'm sticking that in the space, and I'm gonna basically use that as a platform for people to come in, like artists, bands, everyone, like, or like people that are doing like dance classes and stuff like that. It's just a space for 50 to 60 people to come in and have like your dancing experiences and stuff like that, man, and just like events and put on events and
town.
just another venue in the town. Fingers crossed it turns out like Zypher Lounge, bro.
Perfect.
You get me? Because that
There's a linchpin missing, isn't there?
when Zypher Lounge closed, it fucking put a big dent in the music community, bro. Literally.
Yeah.
That I think that was the downfall of Leamington music scene, to
Things
be honest.
slowed
Zypher,
down.
bring back Zypher Lounge, and if you don't, I already am in the fucking process.
Have you got a
get
name
me?
for your unit?
Frequency.
Just frequency.
Just frequency.
Not even future frequency.
Nah, just frequency, because that's exactly what it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's down.
Man. Sound baths, holistic parties, sober parties, you name it, we'll probably be doing it in the future.
Is your brother going to be recording stuff there?
Exactly. So
Right,
like this
cool.
is the very beginning of what me and my brother hope to achieve later on in life. Like, because obviously he's gonna have his show, you know, with his productions, and I'm a part of that journey as well. And like basically, it's all just gonna come in together in the end, you know, like because like what we want to create is our own experience, immersive experiences where there's like our own sound system.
Yep.
And then, like, you can have various smells going off, various temperatures going off, various
5D.
visuals going off, you know, platforms and levels and all sorts of madness, bro. But, like, this is the very start of it. You get me?
Yeah.
Like,
That's awesome.
man.
I love that vision.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
That
our
would be
vision. Like, we want clubs all over the world doing stuff like that.
like VR.
Yeah.
But just RR.
Oh, yeah, we are. Yeah, not
reality.
VR, we are.
Yeah, I love that. No,
Yeah,
that
right
sounds
now.
awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work, but I'm excited to hear that. Fair play.
Yeah, man.
I've looked forward to see how that pans out.
And obviously, because he's like already massive as it is now, like, you know. So
you
that's
got a
why
good starting point.
I'm not chasing the main stage, because if I wanted the main stage, it's literally a fucking phone call away. You get me?
Yeah, true.
Then like that's not our purpose.
But you want to build your own stage.
Yeah,
you want to
that's
build,
not our purpose,
Who cares
man.
about getting a
yeah.
gig where you can go and build your own festival?
Exactly.
The whole experience.
Exactly.
Exhibit.
Yeah.
it.
Exactly. It's like
Full
an art
exhibit.
show.
It is, isn't
yeah, yeah.
But I like that. You've gone...
Production.
It's actually innovative on what is quite almost feeling like a repetitive art scene.
Yeah.
So that'll be... I love it. I love it.
Yeah, man.
Good man. Great energy.
Right.
We're on at
Yes,
5,
sir.
mate.
Smashed it, bro.
You're a legend.
Uh-huh.